This is Drone Nation, the show about flying drones for fun, business, and a real career. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down so you actually get it.
Welcome to the show Drones for Fun, Business, and a Real Career. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about turning your drone hobby into an actual business, legally insured and ready to make money.
Because nothing kills your side hustle faster than flying without a license and getting a very unpleasant letter from the FAA.
First things first, in the United States, if you fly a drone commercially, you need a Part 107 license.
That's the FAA's rule for small unmanned aircraft, and commercially means anytime money changes hands for your work.
Even if someone Venmos you $5 for a photo, congratulations, you are now a commercial operator who needs that license.
The test is called the Unmanned Aircraft General, Small or UAG, and you take it at an official testing center.
It covers airspace rules, weather, emergency procedures, radio communication, basically everything except actually flying the drone.
Which is kind of wild because the test does not require you to demonstrate any flying skills whatsoever.
You could be the world's worst pilot and still pass, though your clients might notice eventually.
The passing score is 70%, and the test has 60 questions, so you need to get at least 42 right.
Study guides are everywhere online, and most people say 2 to 4 weeks of solid prep is enough to pass.
Once you pass, your remote pilot certificate is valid for 24 months before you need to recurrent your knowledge.
And it costs about $175 to take the test at a certified knowledge testing center.
Not cheap for a 15-year-old, but consider it an investment. Commercial drone pilots can earn between $50 and $200 per hour.
Per hour. My babysitting rate is nowhere near that, and at least drones don't cry.
Now here's a catch. You have to be 16 years old to get the Part 107 certificate.
So if you're 15 like us, you've got a little waiting period, but that's actually perfect study time.
Use the year to learn regulations, practice flying, build your portfolio, and have the license the week you turn 16.
Hit the ground running, or rather, hit the sky flying, which sounds much cooler.
Okay, so you've got your license. Now let's talk about the other big piece, drone insurance.
Because your homeowner's policy almost certainly does not cover a commercial drone crash into someone's very expensive skylight.
There are two main types of coverage every drone business owner needs to understand: liability and hull insurance.
Liability covers damage you do to other people or their property, that skylight situation we just mentioned.
Hull insurance covers your actual drone if it gets damaged, crashes, or decides to go swimming in a lake.
Spoiler, drones do not float, and they do not survive lakes. Ask anyone who's lost one.
Most clients, real estate agencies, film companies, construction firms will require you to show proof of liability insurance before they hire you.
A typical policy for a small drone business runs somewhere between $500 and $1,500 per year.
Which sounds like a lot, but one single job for a real estate company can pay $300 to $500.
So basically 2 or 3 jobs covers your whole year of insurance. After that, it's pure profit margin.
Companies like Verifly and Skywatch offer pay-per-flight insurance, which is great when you're just starting out and not flying every day.
You activate coverage right from your phone for just the hours you're flying, like insurance on demand.
It's honestly really smart for young entrepreneurs who don't want to commit to a full annual policy before they have clients.
Build the client base first, then upgrade to a full annual plan when the business justifies it.
Also worth knowing, some states and cities have their own rules on top of the federal FAA regulations.
New York City, for example, has very strict additional rules about where you can even launch a drone.
Always check local ordinances before you fly commercially anywhere new, because ignorance of the law is not a legal defense.
The bottom line is this: Part 107 license, liability insurance, hull coverage, and know your local rules.
4 steps, and you go from hobbyist to legitimate business owner with a real shot at a real career.
And honestly, most adults haven't figured out half of this stuff. So starting at 15 or 16 puts you way ahead.
Way, way ahead. You'll be the one explaining drone law to your parents at Thanksgiving.
Which is the best kind of dinner conversation, obviously. Thanks for flying with us today, Terry.
Thanks everyone for listening. Go study those regulations and maybe start saving for that testing fee right now.
Next week, we're diving into how to find your first paying client. So don't miss it. See you next week on Drone Nation.